Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Makakadash. Shalom to the elders, or Akiba Akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson of this recent news article from RT.com, and it reads, as of July the 24th, 2024, and it reads, Japan and U.S. expands military activities near Russian border. Moscow report. Tokyo is helping Washington to spread its influence in the Asia Pacific, Russian deputy foreign minister has said. It says the U.S. and Japan has ramped up naval activities near the Russian border, posing a threat to the country's national security. Deputy Foreign Minister Andrea Rudnako has said in an interview with the TSA on Wednesday. He said Tokyo has embarked on a course to accelerate the remilitarization, as it continues to beef up its military capabilities. Japan has expanded its joint naval activities with the U.S. in close proximities to the Russian border in the far east. Rudniko noted. He pointed to to Washington and Tokyo's efforts to involve countries from the regions outside the Asia Pacific in this activities, in particular NATO member states. Tokyo acts as a key promoter of Washington's initiatives in the concept, including the creation of a narrow bloc and associations in the Asia Pacific region aiming the dual containment of Russia and China, Rudniko said. The deputy foreign minister also highlighted Tokyo's attempt to erode the country's nuclear-free status. He mentioned the particular ongoing discussions regarding of a possible deployment of the U.S. medium-range missiles in Japan. The warning to any potential threat to Russia's far east border will not go unanswered. The remarks comes after Japan and the United States are set off to draft their first joint document of expanding the deterrence policy. The U.S., in which once bombed Japan with nuclear weapons, is now committed to protecting its allies and deterring attacks using its arsenal, including nuclear weapons. Our security treaty commitments to our Japanese allies is our iron claw, and we are committed to use all means at America's disposal, including nuclear, to make sure that we meet those commitments. Assistant Secretary for East Asia and Pacific Affairs Daniel J. Krumsbrick said on Monday. Earlier this month, Japan Prime Minister Fumio Kishida, if I pronounce his name right, says Tokyo was determined to strengthening its cooperation with NATO in the face of Russia's growing ties with China and North Korea. Moscow said its improving relations with China and North Korea are not aimed at any third country. Russian President Vladimir Putin said in June that NATO's new focus on the Asia Pacific is not only a good security threat to all countries in the region, but to Russia as well, as Moscow is obligated to respond. And I'll bring out the scripture for that. This is the prophet Joel, chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. The prophet Joel, chapter 3, verse 10. Beat your plowshares and the swords and the pruning hooks into spears, and let the weak say, I'm strong. And this is the book of Matthew 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Matthew 24, verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So with that, hopefully this set down lesson was edifying of this recent news article from RT.com as of July the 4th, 2024, and it reads again, Japan and U.S. expands military activity near the Russian border. As we've been seeing, the ongoing tensions been increasing between Russia versus the United States, and the increasing escalations with, an increasing alliance between China, Russia, and Iran. And that's what we've been seeing, what's taking place over there in the South China Sea. The Korean Peninsula, North Korea versus South Korea, Japan, the United States as well, too. And the increasing alliance between China, Russia, and Iran and North Korea as well, too. Keep that in mind as well, too. So the escalations are only going to heat up between Russia and the United States. As this news article says, Japan and U.S. expands military activities near the Russian border of Moscow. It says Tokyo is helping Washington to spread its influence in the Asia Pacific, Russia Deputy Foreign Minister has said. So with that, once again, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying. And with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem HaKadosh, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son Ba'Hashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the lost one, Kadosh, the Holy Tongue. And I say Barakathon to the elders, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf. Till next time, I would say Shalom.